haven't posted a sit down talk with me in a long time. I'm doing good. A little bit anxious today, honestly, but yeah, just a few things have been happening. Also, with everything that's going on in the world, it can be stressful sometimes to think about that, of course. I've been doing good. Yeah, I have a few things to talk about. So one, wait a second. Somebody was calling me. So the first one is that I had a procedure. Also, my nails, like, look at them. They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And they're my nails. This kind of like broke for some reason. Like, I was washing dishes and it broke. They're so cute. Like, look at them. Yeah. But yeah, so I needed to get a procedure done because I've been having a lot of issues with going number 2. Since I was like 13, since I, got my period, I have developed a chronic constipation, which I'm not sure why. I guess I think it's because your hormones go crazy when you get your period. I think I'm gonna take off my glasses. When you get your period, so yeah, that was tough. I'm telling you, I have been experiencing a lot of pain going number 2 this whole time, and sometimes I would bleed like a lot, and I have been putting this off for a while. Like, I didn't want to get tested for anything because I feel like I was scared, I felt like I couldn't like handle that. That was too big for me to handle it. And now that I got it done, I got a colonoscopy done, it feels honestly a little bit overwhelming because I have never, I've never had anesthesia. I've never gone to the hospital like that. Like, only one time because I fainted and they did a bunch of like testing results, blood work and stuff. They checked my heart, but this was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I think it was like major anxiety back then. But like I said, I've never, had anesthesia, never, did anything like a colonoscopy, endoscopy. Like, no, I'm not the kind of person that likes to go to the doctor, although I always get my blood work done, like every year, to be honest with you. So yeah, it was tough, of course, also being, on the spectrum and everything. It was really hard. And I feel like now I am processing, the aftermath. Everything was fine, I didn't have anything major. I needed to remove a few things, but it's okay. There's nothing like cancer or anything like that, because like I said, I've been having like problems with going number 2. Like, I'd have pains also, like when having intimate time. It would be really hurtful. Like, it would hurt a lot, and I just wouldn't know why. I didn't know why. So I went to a gynecologist a few years ago because I was in this long relationship, like, it lasted 6 years. And I wanted to know what was going on. So I went to the gynecologist, and they said, everything is okay, you're fertile, like your eggs, how do you call them? Your ovaries and your uterus is fine. Like, you don't have to worry about that, so you're fine. but when I had that, visit done, appointment done, I think it was like six, I don't know, I think it was in 2019, May 2019. She was checking me, and she realized that whenever she was moving that, that object, whatever, a stick it inside you, yeah, like it was hurting a lot, and she said you have to go and get a colonoscopy done. But I've never done it because I've always been afraid to get tested. Like I've always been afraid, like what if I have a cancer? What if, something's wrong with me? Like what if, what if? So, but it's fine. Like I said, it's the aftermath, like being so afraid for the longest time, for so long, to be told, oh, you're fine, you don't have anything. It's almost like, then why did I worry so much, so many years, like, I don't know, it's just, I'm telling you, like when people don't go to the bathroom and they only go like twice a week, or like once a week, or maybe not even for a week, like it's just really hard, because there's really, and especially if we experience major pain when going to the bathroom and like bleeding, it is scary, because that's one of the cause of like rectal cancer or colon cancer. And I don't like, also I'm very like paranoid when it comes to my health. Like I'm afraid to go to the doctor, but like I always get my blood work done. Like if I faint, or if something happens, with my body, like I will get blood work done like that, because I'm just afraid something is wrong with me, like physically. But yeah, it's good to be cautious, of course. You gotta keep your health records in check, of course, and updated. But at the same time, you should not, have phobias about it. Like, oh my gosh, I need to be checked 24/7, kind of, like all the time. No, then that gets on the paranoia side, and that's just not healthy. So I have been living with, that fear for the longest time. Of course, I had reasons why, but yeah. So the fact that I was putting it off and now I finally got it done is crazy. Also, I have a major issues with control. Like if I don't control myself, my body, my mind, I have panic attacks. I've been having panic attacks since I was 16. Exactly when I have loss of control, it's just not healthy. But getting everything done, going under anesthesia, it was tough. Like I was so afraid, I was so scared, because of course they're gonna put me to sleep, and it's like, am I gonna wake up? Am I not gonna wake up? So I've been very, very, very stressed and very, very anxious lately. But it feels good to just say it out loud that nothing is wrong, and I don't need to worry so much about things, because everything is fine. So that's all. My experience was okay. I'm glad there's nothing wrong. Also, the preparation before the colonoscopy is the worst, because like the colonoscopy is just done. Like you go to sleep, you don't remember anything. Of course you have anxiety because you don't know what's happening, what they're doing to you, and you cannot control the situation. And they're sticking things inside of you. But the worst part is to get ready, like the preparation. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare, honestly. So my experience was a 8 out of 10. Honestly, I thought it was going to be worse, but it was actually pretty cool experience.